overtime save on that. That concludes the first period. Really, both teams still filling each other out here as we are still scoreless.
When the home team wins, you win $10 off at Ross. When the home team wins, bring your tickets to any Ross Sporting Goods for a coupon good for $10.
And as both teams head to their respective rooms, 2 more periods still to come. We're looking forward to it here on EA Sports. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Still no goals in this one. We'll see if that changes here as period number 2 is underway. Well, this one underway. Ray, give us an update on what your assessment is to this point.
Skellefteå's coaches keep patting them on the back when they come back to the bench, telling them what a good job they're doing. They know they've had the puck a lot. They're waiting for the breakthrough.
And the official signaling for hooking on the play.
Got to move your feet here. You're chasing the play. As soon as you stop your feet, you're going to get called.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
This has been a pretty tightly played game, but now they've earned the game's first power play. So they've got an opportunity to get the first strike on the board. Start with an offensive zone face-off and a chance to get out in front.
Manages to hang on. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Takes the pass. Right in front with the shot. Big save.
He's not going to face many more high-danger chances than that, but he snares that attempt.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Skellefteå has got a hold of it against the wall. And that's intercepted. Carries it in. Skellefteå has got the puck. Man advantage fails to deliver, and both teams back playing at even strength with the score still tied.
Too passive, not aggressive enough. The puck gets moved around the outside of the penalty killers, really doesn't become a dangerous power play.
Takes the feed from the left side. Moves the puck along the half wall. Handles the puck at the point. Over the net it goes.
Often you're not even really aiming this. You just want it in the top half of the net. He ends up shooting it a few inches too high.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Here they come on the attack. Shot! Blocker saved by the goalkeeper. Ref's arm goes up in the air. Looks like we got a hooking call coming up. Here comes the call. Well, the official's going to give him 2 minutes to think about that one.
Yeah, you can argue for a few seconds, James, I guess, but you already know at this point you're going to sit down.
Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
Well, hard work earns the first power play of the game for them, and now they've got to take advantage of it. They'll start with the face-off, of course, in the offensive zone.
Takes the feed. Handles the puck. And the puck leaves the zone. Tries to get the puck over to Forsberg. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Puts it on net, and there's the save. Forsberg's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Here's a blast, and that goes wide. And he makes the save. Feeds it down low. Forsberg's got it in the offensive zone. With the blast. Glove save. Quick reflexes. And a solid job tying up his opponent. The Redhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Great save! They start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Penalty has expired. You got to give the shorthanded unit a lot of credit there.
You're always angry when you don't score on the power play, but 80% of the time you don't. Yet it becomes really frustrating when you let one slip away.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Handles it along the blue line. Receives the pass. Nice pass. That goes off a twig. Answers the call with a big save. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Takes it across the blue line. Slides the puck over. Skellefteå has got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed. From his own end, he picks up the puck. They've got numbers. From in close. Can't get it to go. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. On the attack along the boards. Sends a pass over. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway here. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Moves the puck. And a stick in the lane ends that threat.
In the second period.
Takes the feed from the wing. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. Shuts him down. That goes wide. There's the end of period number 2. It's been all about the goaltenders tonight as we are still scoreless.
Programs for tonight's game are available on the concourse. Featuring complete player listings for both teams, player bios, and...
Don't go anywhere. Third period is just around the corner. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Still scoreless as we are now underway in the third. Granberg's got the puck. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. With the stop. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scores! A critical marker at this stage of the game.
Well, it just looked like nobody was going to ever be able to beat either of these goaltenders. They played so well. Finally, we have the game's first goal. That's a scorer's goal right there. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry. He's so tight to the net, he has to get rid of it before the goalie can readjust.
Skellefteå has got to be breathing a little easier, finally getting that first goal.
You start to wonder if it's going to come for you tonight, or maybe it's just not your night. But they get one. And now they're in good shape here in a game they've controlled possession.
Sends the pass over. Takes the pass. Into the corner now. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Takes the pass in the corner. Knocked away. Skellefteå's got possession here in the offensive zone. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Lays into the body.
You put this kind of pressure on, eventually they can't chase you anymore. Now he's got room to carry the puck.
Takes a blast. Blocked in front. Quick pass to Forsberg.
Oh, it looks like the trainer's going to meet him at the door here. He's struggling to get off the ice, just trying to get to the bench.
Handles the saucer pass beautifully. Turns him away. Malmö's got the puck along the boards. Over the line they come. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. From against the wall, it's centered out. Comes up with the stop. James and Ray with you tonight. More than half the period has been played. 1-0 the score. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. With possession along the wall. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Carries it across the line. Airmails it.
Did he ever? He's got to bring that down a couple of feet.
Point-to-point pass. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. They've got the defense outnumbered. Along the half wall with the puck. Shoots it, denied by the defender. Nice block. Takes the feed. Hammers one. And that goes off a player. From one end of the blue line to the other. Into the corner. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Handles the puck. Slides it back to the blue line. Standing tall with the save. The Redhawks gain possession along the wall. Stopped by the goaltender. With the puck under siege. Can he get out of the zone here? Nearing the final minute of regulation. Quick shot. What a stop as he puts out the fire. Great read, comes up with it. Unable to reach that one. Intercepts the pass. This could be something.
Skellefteå's done a great job without the puck. Nice pick off there. This game's close because of it.
Carries it in. Moves the puck along the half wall. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attacker's out. They need a goal here big time. Malmö's got a hold of it along the wall. Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. Puts it on net from the point. Can't get it to go. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. I know he doesn't like the call on this one. Nobody does, but I think he has a case here, Ray.
Well, it looked like the penalty was going to be called, and then it got sold even more so. So that's a hooking call that he doesn't really like.
Another scoring opportunity looms here. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. Gets in front of it.
Away from harm's way. That's a good save.
And that's broken up with a stick in front. There's the final horn, and here we go. From a team standpoint, the win is obviously the most important, but boy, what an impressive shutout.
So good to play when your goaltender is that confident. You know that if you give up a chance, most likely he's in the middle of it. He was terrific tonight.
For Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski. Thanks for joining us tonight.